can't cast that yet.
Alright, we're good. I haven't figured out if I'm getting bored of WoW yet. I don't think I am, considering I keep going back to it. Even when we're done raiding.
That's still recharged.
Leveling is always a good time.
That spell isn't ready yet.
It has to be why
That spell
every
isn't
time a new
ready
classic server
yet.
comes out, it's very populated right away. And my inventory's full. What's up, Jed? Knocking out some levels before I go lift weights. And tonight, I think, if I'm not required to do anything relationship-wise, which, if you have a significant other, you're aware that your plans are not your own. No equipment here. Could be any of these. So, if I can play tonight, I'm probably going to get back to some Silk Song, because I haven't played that in a while, and I need some contrast. I've been playing too much WoW. It always happens when a new version of the game comes out. Jad. Doesn't ring a bell, so I'm going to guess here. Since you haven't been around for a while, I'm gonna say you started watching during my Final Fantasy streams. Either the MMO or the remasters. Am I correct?
That spell isn't ready.
I could be very wrong.
That's still recharging. Inventory is full. That spell isn't ready yet. It's too far away. I can't carry anymore.
Can't carry anymore.
Assistance? You have a great day.
Astounding, simply astounding.
Oh, look at this quality of life. Got a vendor out here.
Perfect adventurer.
Hey.
I can already see them under the glass in the
Leave Brutus
museum in
alone.
Ironforge. The text for the display is virtually writing itself in my head. Your help has been invaluable in getting my studies back on track.
I guess
How
we
do you
can
spell
kill
your
something
name?
for that.
I'll make sure it appears in my report as co-op.
I did want to check
One
how
of the chaps on the ship gave
the vertical stream looks. I think it looks pretty good. I like this over-the-shoulder view. It works really good with the YouTube stream, I think. Let me know if you agree. Oh, I'm correct? Perfect. Yeah, Jed, I also just bought... you probably know because you're a Square fan. But they just had a giant sale. I don't know if it's still going on or not. But I got Dragon Warrior Remake... No, Dragon Quest Remake 1 and 2. And Final Fantasy Tactics. For a lot less. So I'm definitely going to be playing those. Again, Silk Song playing tonight. I think I'm breezing through that pretty quickly. Because it's definitely extension of Hollow Knight. Like, if you know Hollow Knight mechanics, the game goes a lot smoother. Which I do. So as soon as I get done that, I'm definitely going to rock the... Probably Dragon Quest first. Need to get rid of all this crap.
Can I help
Before I
you?
was rudely interrupted. Because apparently Dragon Quest 1 is pretty short. Makes sense considering it was on NES. 2 is a little bit more expansive, like 25, 30 hours. 1 is only like 15. So once I do those, I don't need that, I don't need that. I'm just going to vendor you. Meh.
Be seeing you.
So yeah, I'm definitely going to do Dragon Quest 1. Dragon 1 next live. Probably not next live because I'm in the middle of Hollow Knight. And, I mean, not Hollow Knight, Silk Song. And I don't want to juggle two story games like that. Even though Silk Song is a heavy story, you still have to remember the stuff you've done. And I don't think I can juggle all that plus another story game. So Silk Song will probably be another 2 or 3 streams to finish.
That spell isn't ready.
And then I'll go into Dragon Quest. It'll be a good contrast to playing this much WoW.
I can't cast that.
Because WoW, it's definitely embraced the seasonal... Oh, nice, got it. The seasonal model. where you wait for the next server to come out, whether that's private server or official release. These days, they're doing a lot of official releases, which is cool. And then you play it for, like, a lot right away, and then it kind of slows down. So we're not at the super slow down stage yet for a while, but it's getting there. Because my main, I pretty much just have to
The theft of my equipment
raid
has
once a
given me
week.
more insight into the nature of these
I can
modes
optimize some other
than I
things if I
could
want to
have
spend more
possibly
time.
gained in weeks
But in
of
reality, if I
observation.
just raid log
I know
and
what I'm going to say
get
in
my
report
consumes,
already. When faced with the products of a technologically superior culture,
then I should be
the Black
fine.
Silk displayed none of the curiosity.
Oh, you have a test in the morning? Good luck, man.
Cultures and humanoid species.
Now, are you the
It's
type that
brilliant.
can study while watching a
Gentlemen in
stream?
Ironforge are going
Because I
to
know a lot of
love
people
you.
do that.
I can't thank you enough.
They'll have someone like me yammering on in the background, which helps them actually zero in. And as someone with ADHD, I do empathize with that. I'm 39. I didn't get diagnosed until last year. And I started doing a lot of, strategies to cope with it. And things are a lot easier now. It's crazy how you can go most of your life
range. That's still recharging.
like dealing with something like that and not realizing it.
I can't cast that yet.
So yeah, definitely get, if you think you might have it, definitely get tested for it. It improves everything once you have that information.
Ready yet.
There's definitely something different. I don't know enough about it. I'm obviously not a psychologist, but I know there's a difference between like being
That spell isn't ready.
kind of addicted to dopamine almost. Like, you watch a lot of streams and I do this. You doom scroll. I try to not do that. There's a difference between that and actually having ADHD. I don't know the difference, but
I can't cast that yet. That's still recharging. That spell
but yeah,
isn't ready.
knowledge is power.
I need to
It
get
helps out to
closer.
know. Alright, you guys need to drop your flanks already. That way. Wait, was I mining grass? I was not mining grass. There was a node, a copper node.
I'm out of range.
I know my grass is pretty crazy. I actually have a mod. It's called Beyond Ultra, and it takes the game beyond what you can do in the interface. Like, if you look at the graphics menu, you can only go to a certain amount in here. Like, you can high everything, but that still doesn't get you all the way there. There's a lot of console commands you can enter that make it go crazier in terms of graphics. And if there's a add-on you can get that does it all for you. Again, I say crazy in the context of this is WoW in 2007, so I still think it looks great though. Like graphical.
Pleased
Wait,
to meet you.
is there a map on here? What's this guy talking about? Use the
Alrighty
weathered
then.
treasure map. Oh, I had that. Cool. Oh, it's copper out there. Yeah, I know in the vertical stream you can't really see
I can't
my
cast
mini map, but on my mini map it'll show like where nodes are because I have a skill at finding nodes.
that spell
So that's
isn't ready.
how I can see them in all the grass. Yeah, I played WoW since 2005, so there's a lot of things I assume people know that I only know because I played this game forever. But have you played the Dragon Warriors? Because I played them legitimately back close to when they were released. And well, not really, because I got a Nintendo when I was 6 or 7. That was 93. And I played way back then. Hey, what's up, Scottish? Am I self-conscious? I was going to immediately say no,
I can't cast that yet.
but maybe a little bit. When I play video games, it's, kind of like my relaxing time, and I don't know, having the world as your audience look at you, it's kind of odd to me. Especially since I'm not doing anything athletic or anything like, you know, worthy of performing. I'm just, you know, sitting, staring at my computer. But I do have some clips on my channel of me in real life, mostly weightlifting, because that's kind of what I do. I manage a gym, so want to share some of that. I think my favorite one, I did one in the context of training to suplex a train in Final Fantasy. Which, if you know Final Fantasy VI, it's a pretty epic moment. Well, player-created moment. It doesn't happen just naturally in the game. You can use Sabin, and you can perform a move, and you can suplex a phantom train.
That's still recharging.
Dead Rivals. I know Marvel Rivals.
I can't cast that yet. That's still recharging.
And Roblox is an entire world that is foreign to me. I've read about it. About how it's such a good sandbox creator that people have made most other games inside Roblox, which is really cool. Personally, I like to see the vision of a game done by its actual creators, not just kind of a, you know, facsimile of a game. It's like listening to original songs instead of covers. Void anomalies. But yeah, Roblox seems really cool, especially if you're
I can't cast that yet.
a left and right brain person. You know, you have lots of ideas, and you also know how to, like, put together, not code, but use the tools they have and create them. I can see it being, like, super expansive. Personally, I like, besides WoW. WoW's my one
I can't cast
exception to this rule. I typically like story-based games, or at least games where the world, like, unfolds as you go. Kind of like Silksong or Hollow Knight, which I absolutely love.
that spell isn't ready yet.
Left and right brained.
Can't cast that yet. That's still recharging.
Maybe I should turn up my gain a little bit. I've been struggling with filters. I'll turn that up a little bit. I tried to do a lot of them for voice quality, and it turns out the base NVIDIA mic app that you can use, Virtual Mic, is better than all the ones I had. But yeah, left and right brained. So like one side is a more creative side, the other side is a more technical side. So you have like, you know, creative writing on one side, you have coding on the other.
I can't cast that.
Well, I don't know if that works actually, because I know a lot of friends who are coders, and a lot of it is creativity. Oh, you made a story game in Roblox? That's awesome. I have played some RPG Maker games, which is specifically made to make, like, Super Nintendo era JRPGs. And there was some pretty good ones on there. I can imagine Roblox, you have a lot of tools to be able to facilitate a story.
That's still recharging.
But yeah, like I said, this is WoW is my exception to my loving of story-based and, you know, world-based games. Jed, I appreciate the offer, but I don't think I'm going to be installing Roblox. Because, like I said, it's something with kind of limitless potential, and there's a lot of games I want to play. And if I think I went down that rabbit hole, I would put way too much time into that game and not hit... Like, I just got the Dragon Quest games remastered, and I want to play them. So, I appreciate the offer, but... I don't know if you made a video of you, like, going through your game, but that would be kind of cool to show it off and get people to play it. YouTube is pretty straightforward now in terms of recording and stuff.
I can't cast that yet.
Yeah, I know your game is probably, like, super, super long, but Roblox in general is a rabbit hole I don't want to get down. Like, I already have World of Warcraft where I spend a lot of time in this game. I still love it, but I don't have enough time to have another time sink, you know what I mean?
Cast that yet. I don't have a target.
But yeah, I would make a video if I were you. Just show it off and see if other people want to download and try it. YouTube makes it really easy to go live and save your VODs and stuff. I don't know why I pick all this up. I have a max level character. I don't need all this. Habit, I guess. I also hate compliments, so shush.
Yeah. I need to get closer.
They make me uncomfortable.
I can't cast that.
Wonder what trait that implies. Because I know it's a thing. A lot of people can't handle compliments. I'm one of them. They make me uncomfortable. I don't know why that is.
I can't cast that yet. That spell isn't ready. Yeah.
But anyway, right now... Oh, congrats, Brutus. I'm gonna slowly level my hunter. It's kind of my plan in WoW right now. Because I really enjoy leveling, exploring the world, completing quests. It's just solid dopamine hits. No, don't say sorry. That's my fault, not yours. So yeah, if you pick up WoW, if you've never played it and you pick it up, don't rush to max level. You're not missing anything. The best part of the game, especially in the original 3 expansions, the original TBC and Wrath, is leveling. It's the most fun, by far. You know, the Dragon Bone. I think that's why... Whoa. I think that's why hardcore's taken off so much, because once you die in hardcore, you gotta start another character, so leveling never ends. So you always get those dopamine hits. You hate compliments too? Yeah.
That's still recharging.
I'm gonna use the world's therapist, which is now ChatGPT, which is not a good thing, but you know, it is what it is. Figure out why people like us dislike compliments. I'm sure there's a reason that someone smarter than me can tell me. I have a build, actually, that's really dumb, but I like it. Usually as a hunter, you go Beast Mastery. What Beast Mastery does is really pumps up your pet. So your pet gets really strong, like crit chance pet, attack speed for pet, all this stuff. Because your pet can basically kill anything for you. That's one option. The second option, much less popular, is to go Marksmanship. So it pumps up your damage a ton. Like lethal shots, aim shot, like barrage for AoE, true shot aura, range attack power by 10%, which is huge. That's the second most popular one. I decided to go to the one nobody goes, which is survival. Survival actually has a lot of melee talents, which hunters don't really melee in this expansion. So my build, my pet isn't going to do any tanking. And once I get counterattack, I'll be able to Mongoose Bite, counterattack, and Raptor Strike as mobs are attacking me. All with one macro. So get to hit things in melee, which is pretty fun. Slime Rancher 2. I have no idea what Slime Rancher 2 is. Sounds like you are making slimes, or raising slimes. For what purpose, I cannot comprehend from that description. But yeah, that's why I have aspect. You can't see it because it's, you know, a little zoomed in on the vertical stream, but that's why I have aspect of the monkey on, because it gives me more dodge, and when you dodge, you can Mongoose Bite. So it all works together. You have to have mobs hitting you so you can dodge and parry, and once dodge or parry happens, you can use your other two abilities. So it's pretty fun. And I need to get to a mailbox because I bought myself a sword. And my cat is really weak right now because I don't have Bite or Claw yet. Because the links that I got at level 7 all the way in the Blood Elf starting zone, which was a big adventure. So I don't think I can get those till I get off into Darkshore. Off this Exodar continent. What do you do with the slimes once you raise them? He's very exacerbated when he can't carry something. I can't carry anymore. Very put upon.
That spell isn't ready yet. It's too far away. That's still recharging.
You give them food, they will drop crystal, you sell a crystal to get money. Sounds pretty straightforward.
That's still recharging.
I'm Mongoose Bite. So you have to get a dodge before this will light up.
That's still recharging.
So I need to get some agility gear. So I can crit. And so I can Mongoose Bite. I'm not going to have counterattack for a while. Let's wait down here.
I can't cast that yet.
I'm hoping that scales with attack power, because 40 damage. Ooh. I do have a Searing Blade in the bank. Okay, so the slimes aren't food for other people. Boom. Good thing about being a hunter, though, is your pet is just very useful. I need to regen mana. And in Classic WoW, if you don't cast for 5 seconds, your mana starts regenning. So I can just have my pet tank, slap the mob. Ooh, can I give him strength? Nice. Brutus is tough. My man. For some reason, I don't know if this is a thing. From what I remember, I've never really played a hunter that much. I think your pets get slightly bigger as you level. Upgrades get new slimes, explore new area, and go in, fight boss. That is not what I expected from a slime rancher. Boss mechanics. Hey, he's holding threat, even without taunt, even without bite or claw. Nice job, Brutus.
Inventory is full.
Lacking the means to read the book's contents, you think
Going back, I don't know if
separate
Scottish is still here,
words
but
from the mapmaker's scroll.
I'm also teaching myself.
With artifacts from countless
Alright, we're
cultures.
going back here.
You
Okay.
wonder if his experienced eye might be able to help you decipher the book's contents.
I'm also learning how to. Well, I just started teaching myself how to rig a Vtube model. Because right now, I'm obviously just using a PNG tuber, which is what my avatar is. And that's just, you know, a few images stacked on top of each other. But when you watch real VTubers, they have their image in multiple layers and it's mapped onto your body movements. So it becomes more of a performance then, because your guy moves along with you. So usually they cost like $3,000 to get someone to do it for you. So I'm gonna learn how to do it.
That spell isn't ready yet.
There's one boss, but he's horribly strong. Huh. Sounds like a short game. I need a vendor before I talk to anybody. There, no. Anybody. One vendor. There we go.
May I be of service?
You go away, go away. I still need my linen because I haven't done first aid yet. I don't care about that. Go away, banana. I don't care about you.
Favor the road traveled by few.
Yeah, I'm not looking for another horribly long game.
Open your heart to the light.
Is that? Oh, human. I already have WoW for that.
Intriguing.
And I want to get my other games done.
I should be able to make out what the original author wrote in the pages of this book. I should have everything I need for the
While you're doing that,
process. This should only take a moment.
I'll start my bandages. But yeah, like I said, I'm trying to avoid time sink games so I can get through my story ones. Because Final Fantasy Tactics is going to take a very long time. Might have heard it's like 80 hours for first time playthrough. Which I'm okay with. If the game's good, I want it to be long. Astrobot I've heard great things about. Harkens back to like a Mario 64. Or Banjo-Kazooie. A lot more bandages. I mean, linen cloth in my bank. Probably good for now.
Arcanon Poros. Be kind to those less fortunate.
Remember this guy showing up in Legion. Unless I'm crazy.
Do not lose faith.
Benjamikalas accepts the last crystal from you.
That rounds out the set. All that remains to be done is to box them and send them to the Exodar.
The Harbinger seems glad to be done with the task.
Don't get me wrong, adventurer. I'm sure the research is valuable, but we're faced with a number of other pressing
But I think I have my next at least
The
3
Hand of
games set in
Argus
stone.
has established a forward base at Vindicator's Rest, but they are sorely outnumbered by both the Blood
Again, I have to
Elves and
finish
mutated
Silk Song
wildlife.
because
Without
I have
them,
not played that for
their
a while
outpost
because
is
work
in
was
danger of
destroying
falling,
me.
and we
Ooh,
have
nice.
no way to
Actually,
keep an eye on
we have
them
minor
as
speed
they
increase, so
clear
we're
the
not going to use
weapons.
that.
Report to Scout Jorley at Vindicator's Rest to the northwest, and offer her your assistance, adventurer. Well done. From what I've heard, it couldn't have been an easy fight. You've more than earned your reward, adventurer.
The translation is ready now. Adventurer.
Anchorite Patheus.
Yeah, if you want to watch Silk Song, it's a great game, but I'm doing it later tonight.
Nearly upon us.
I'm gonna go to the gym, and if I come back and I don't have to do anything with the girlfriend, which we'll see, I basically have free time, and then I figure out if it's going to be free time when we get there.
Among the survivors that we will make our last stand here. I've taken care to
Not saying
bury
that's
our last few
that's a
possessions
bad
on the
thing.
grounds of the temple, with
I mean,
the hope
as
that someone will
guys,
find
we tend
and
to
know what happened here. Harbinger
maybe
Reaper
not
has done a
socialize as much as we
commendable
should
job
outside of work.
safeguarding Bloodwatch
At least
adventure.
most of us.
But our enemies
So,
are many,
being forced to do
and our
social things is not a
resources
bad thing.
Our weakness is well
Alright.
known to our enemies. But your contact with the forces of the Alliance.
Silk Song doesn't have an update? No, I haven't played Silk Song all the way through.
I have prepared a letter of introduction.
I had a bunch of streams with Hollow Knight, finished that, absolutely loved it.
Proposing cooperation in the fight against our foes.
So, actually just need to
Take it with
finish
you
Silk
and
Song
seek
for the
out
first
Hunter's
time.
Kalanipo near the docks west
We
of
got a
the
new
Exodar.
sword.
How
Boom.
many did you say you saw at the Warp Piston? Just how many times have they opened up this sun portal?
So,
This is very bad news. Alas, you have learned all that I am able to
So yeah,
teach you, adventurer.
it's not about an update with Silk Song, I
Others
need to
will
finish it.
call for you when it is time.
We have others pursuing leads.
I think
on Sun
I was actually pretty good at it.
I need you to focus
We'll see
on
if
the
my
task
skill
now.
comes back.
Boros has received new reports of another crash site.
992, we're
What we've
fine.
since discovered is that the crash site is actually the Exodar's cryo core. This is a pod holding area that houses pods exactly like the ones we Drenge crawled out of in Ammon Vale. This area also holds medical supplies.
I really like,
Head to
what
the
is it
cryo
called?
core, directly west
I think
of
they're called
Bloodwatch.
crests that
Search
change
for
your
supplies
abilities.
and search for
The one
survivors.
that's like full berserk mode
This will
is
keep
really
us
fun.
supplied for quite a while.
I was getting good at it, and then of course I took like a month off, so I hope I can pick it back up again, because that was really fun when I figured out the playstyle with it.
These seem sturdy enough to do the job. Thank you for your help, adventurer. Your contribution to Bloodwatch's defense will not be forgotten. When we first encountered Flutterers, they
See
showed
how
few
low
signs of mutation. As
my
the
swords
corruption
are.
got progressively worse. the
63,
monsters
alright, not
of the
bad.
species began to show signs of contamination.
Cool.
It has progressed to the point where they damage nearly everything they come in contact
Yeah, I haven't finished Silk Song, I need
They're
to.
amplifying the damage being done by the crystal shards.
Because
scattered
right as I
by
was
the
getting really into
Exodar's
it,
crash.
we lost a bunch of staff at work. And since I'm a manager, when we lose staff at work, I end up having to cover a bunch of different stuff at the gym. So, yeah, that took all my time.
Light knows how
Beastly
many
sword.
more of these wretched creatures are out there. Harbinger Mikolas and I are grateful for the help you've provided in dealing with the Satyr before they could become a larger threat. Your work stands as a reminder that vigilance is the key to victory against the Legion.
I don't think I've ever done this quest before.
Do you think often of your family?
That's some Blood Elf
adventurer?
invaders.
There were a number of families aboard the Exodar, but I've heard of very few being reunited. I myself am looking for traces of my husband Elaine, who was a technician in the cryo core. The wreckage of it is located to the west, and it's swarming with blood elves. I must find out what became of
Oh dear.
Elaine.
Can we
Even
take
once his
this?
death is better than never knowing.
Brutus
My
is still
husband
at
will be wearing
decent
a
hit
pendant
points. Should be
identical to
fine.
my own. They were a gift from my sister.
About a week ago, my research team and I were out exploring the western wilds.
Yeah, we're
of
fine.
Red Mist when we were
Hunters are
attacked
OP.
by
I mean, men pet.
bloodthirsty spiders. The effect of the crystal contamination was clearly
Do that
evident
to you,
as
get
these spiders were
that on
massive
you, and die.
extremely aggressive. I managed to escape, but my team wasn't so lucky. We must not let the same fate befall others. Go west to the Amberweb Pass and destroy the spiders and their matriarch, Zara.
Beg you to play Chanced? What is... I have no idea what that is. In the future, I'll try a lot of things, but I still have my next few games lined up.
I can't cast that yet. That's still recharging. I can't cast that yet. That's still recharging. That spell isn't ready yet. I can't cast that yet.
Go get him.
That spell
It was still stuck on Hollow Knight. I hadn't played a Metroidvania in such a long time. I was missing out. The new ones are really good. Weird slime game. What is it with you and slimes? You have a huge slime thing. Didn't know such slime games existed.
Still recharging. That spell isn't ready yet. That's still recharging.
I haven't played one slime game, and now I know two of them that exist. Let's clean out all these, so we're safe.
I can't cast that yet. That's still recharging.
Who knew there was so much slime and goo in the world of gaming? Big fan of this cat. It's a new model in TBC. The glowing eyes are pretty cool, and it's just super, super bright. Stands out. Brutus is cool. There are a lot of mobs stacked on top of each other in there. How about you stay here?
That spell isn't ready.
Pull you. Alright, get him.
I can't cast that yet.
Feel a lot tougher when I have my
That spell isn't ready.
Draenei heal up. Heard good things about Subnautica. Never played it.
I can't cast that yet. That's still recharging.
I also still have to do a Dark Urge run of Baldur's Gate. Game which I love, and I still haven't done a Dark Urge run. I need to get something that's in there. Hey, what's up? Magusti. Are we grinding these? What's your plan here? I'm gonna take advantage while she's being dumb.
Spell isn't ready yet.
Aha.
The corpse appears to be dressed in the manner of an Exodar technician, but the pendant ascribed by Moray is absent. You have no means of identifying the corpse as Galan with the information Moray gave you,
Reclaimers, okay.
but the clothing appears to have been torn in search of valuables. The blood elves in the area would have claimed
They know there's
any
another
value
Subnautica
from
coming
the
out.
wreckage, including
Might wait and play that
Galan's
one.
jeweled amulet. Although her husband did not survive the crash, you believe that Moray would be grateful if you recovered your husband's amulet from the blood elves.
Your hands tremble as you pick up the book. Kuros must be told about this tragedy. Return the book to him.
That's still Richard. I can't cast that yet.
Mobs like to
That
stack
spell isn't ready
on each other for some reason.
That's still Richard.
I'm dying. I did learn recently that the Blood Elf starting zone isn't even in Azeroth. It's actually in the Outland. That's why you have to enter a teleporter. I learned that because I wanted this Lynx. So I thought, oh, I'm smart. I'll swim in the water. And what I did is I swam from down here in Arathi Highlands all the way around, all the way up through here. And what happens is you go through the map like that because the Ghostlands doesn't exist. You go through here, then you come all the way around to Terrace Fall Glades. It took a long time, and it didn't even get to where I wanted to go. Just shapes and beats. That sounds like a mobile game. Probably not much story to that. Yeah, and I do have all my games pretty much mapped out already, but in the future, I'll look at some different ones. Alright. Come on, Amulet.
That's still Richard. I'm out of range. I need to target something first. That spell isn't ready yet. That's still Richard. I can't cast that yet. I can't attack that target. That spell isn't ready yet. I can't cast that yet.
Come on, Amulet. Oh, okay. More copper. Can never have enough. I think it sells pretty well, too. I really need to get Brutus Bite and Claw. Yeah, like 200 hours of gaming from now, when I finish Silk Song, Dragon Warrior 1, or Dragon Quest 1 and 2 Remaster, and then Final Fantasy Tactics, I will try to expand my game repertoire. But until then, I think I have my next few mapped out, along with some WoW in between, like right now.
That's still Richard.
So I'm liking this Hunter. And I like Brutus. Brutus is awesome.
I can't cast that yet. I need to get closer.
There we go. Hey. You relax. Alright, cool. Because like most sane people, I play what I enjoy playing at the time. Right now, WoW is still pretty fun. There'll probably be a time in every expansion where it loses its shine a little bit. And that'll fall off, and I'll knock out a bunch of other stuff. Said I want to know what is in another life. I don't really remember shapes and beats. Never talking about it. I mean, this isn't the best weapon for what I'm doing because it's pretty fast, 2.5 speed, but it is good damage. Need a slow weapon.
That spell isn't ready yet.
Also, I'm almost level 20. I want to get over to wetlands. We still have a little bit to go here if we want to stay here, because there's all this stuff to do over here. And I know you probably get some really cool stuff. Oh, there's more. There's a quest hub over there. Probably get some really cool stuff when you finish all the quest lines off. And I don't know what that is, so kind of want to see. So much copper. Let me look up what just shapes and beats is. That does look pretty cool. It looks like kind of a bullet hell type thing. Very music based though. That would be a thing I could probably play for like 5 minutes. Looks pretty intense. Like Hollow Knight and Silksong, for instance, have really intense boss fights, but it's, you know, they're paced out really well. It's not all the time. That looks like all the time. It's pretty hectic. You can tell the speedy games I like to play by this gameplay right now.
You tell Moray of your findings in the wreckage of the cryocore.
So, I guess I knew on some level, but just wouldn't let myself believe it. It's not the news I was hoping for, but you have my deepest thanks for finding Ghislaine.
Warm wishes to you.
Just blood elves? No survivors? This is troubling. I'll need some time to think this through, adventurer. Perhaps Asum or Boros have an assignment for you to complete.
Kuros's face turns pale as he reads the journal. Tears stream down his
Group
face.
quest, that'd be fun.
Saruan was my master.
I'm a hunter, I can do
my
a group
teacher,
quest.
My mentor. I took his place among the Triumvirate only recently, after we had given up searching for him.
Kuros's face contorts.
This place is
in
very
anger.
fast for questing.
Mattis will be brought to justice.
Flying
adventurer.
through these.
And I want you to be the one to find him and bring him back to the Triumvirate. Scour the island for this bastard. Should you find him, use this flare gun. When my trackers see the flare, they'll come and assist.
I am
you
a femboy
capturing
now.
Mattis. Return to me after he's been captured.
Our shaman claimed that the elements of water have become greatly agitated by the pollution of the water source. We know that the Exodar's power core is lodged into the mountain to the west. It must be leaking volatile fluids into the water supply.
Can I not be this now?
I need you to get me more information.
I don't like the Blood Elf models.
Points to a flask and nods.
You are to take this flask and follow the beach north until you reach the area where the rivers of blood mist drain into the ocean. Take a sample from that location and return to me. We've learned much of our enemies in recent days. The Blood Elves are led by a being known as Sironas and plot to destroy us. Ultimately, they seek to enslave a Rose and regain control of the Exodar. Light be praised.
I want to get rid of this, but I don't know if I need it for this quest.
By destroying the Sun Gate.
There we go. Phew.
Unfortunately, they continue to use the contaminant of the Vector Coil to poison the land, using the mutagenic properties of the fallout to their advantage. With this knowledge, Admetus has devised a plan. Seek him out.
I can look it up later, Jed. Right now, I want to get as far as I can before I head to the gym. I got a buddy that's going to go with me.
We need to gather some vital information.
So once they're ready to go, I gotta go. So I want to knock out as much of this zone as I can. So I want to get to running some dungeons, especially Dead Mines. And that is on a different continent, so we gotta head over there.
We could get the information that we needed to break through the line and destroy the Vector Coil. You heard me. I want to blow the damn thing up. Our attempts at interrogation have failed miserably, adventurer. Torture is, of course, out of the question. What we need
Finally, found a flutterer.
on the inside.
Wish I could tame these. They're cool looking models.
That would make you appear blood elf and adjust your language. Through subterfuge, we may be able to get the information we need out of the captured agent. Under this guise, I want you to get whatever information you can out of the prisoner.
Yeah, got a mongoose bite. Yeah. That's what the build's based off of.
Aha! Well done, adventurer. Well done indeed. Are you ready to eradicate the Blood Elf menace from our island forever? I would not ask you to single-handedly bear the burden.
I got his flare gun in this guy when I find him.
And slaying Sironas.
Cool.
Adventurer. However, I believe that you can be
looks like it's a pretty easy group quest. Because you have people that come help you. It's nice though, for a newer player, it's showing you that some things you do need help for.
Take the left road and follow it until you
NPCs are a good way to show that. Especially right now when the Zerg is way past the zone. You can tell, I've only seen a few people out here.
I can't cast that yet. That's still recharging. That spell isn't ready yet. That's still recharging. I can't cast that yet. That spell isn't ready yet.
Okay, there he is. Oh, I have an elite with me. You get him? Hey, buddy. You want help? Alright, I can kite him, but...
I can't cast that yet.
Oh. Pretty easy group quest. Did he follow me? Okay, he will bring in a blood wash. Cool. That was easy. Let's go look for some more flutterers. Yeah, I'll try that game another time. It does look cool. It looks like, again, one of those bullet hells, but just really cool style and music, so check it out at some point. But I've only got a little bit more time here today. Well, until later, because I want to go work out here. Someone's killing my butterflies. Terrible. This guy. Nice. Got some up here.
That spell isn't ready yet. I'm out of range.
Two people killing my butterflies.
I can't cast that.
Hey, thanks, buddy. You buffed me. Did see a moonfire. It's a dirty night elf out here. Alright, cool. It's a group leveling party. Alright, what is this place called? Vindicator's Rest.
Perhaps you will be the one to deliver our people into a new age of prosperity and peace. Only the most battle-hardened, noble and positively fearless of Draenei will submit to Lugoso's mission. The Exarch will not order any agent of the Hand to take on the task of destroying the Vector Coil and dispatching Sironas. He refuses to send any Draenei to their death, which is what the mission is. Suicide.
Coincide.
Alright.
My job
Pretty
is
good
to
equipment.
soften up the Sunhawk defenses. You are to slay
wonder if that's the
Sunhawks
penultimate
near the
quest.
Vector Coil and keep the path clear for our champion.
Alright, kill, avoid
Whoever
critters.
that
Don't mind if I do.
I was hoping Bloodwatch would send reinforcements once they learned what we're up against. During our mission to reconnoiter the Sunhawk
Hey, you helping me?
portal, I sustained a serious
Get a party member?
Scout
Nice.
Lori has managed to staunch the bleeding, and she's trying to figure out a way to evacuate me to Bloodwatch. The problem is that we'd have to abandon our position here in order to guarantee a safe return. As soon as we leave this consecrated ground, we'll be set upon by Ravagers. If you can clear some of the enraged Ravagers, it might allow us to make the trip back safely.
Isom sent my squad out on a reconnaissance
See you,
mission
buddy.
to search for the Sun Gate a few days ago. Needless to say, we found it. Needless to say, we found it.
Lori points at Jolly.
Whatever those fool elves are transporting through that portal.
I thought about
causing
buying
void
retail.
energy to be released.
It's always fun for the first, month or so, as everyone's seeing the new stuff, getting used to the new things, leveling up, seeing the new skills you might get. But then you always get to that point where, alright, I have to log on, do my dailies, fill out my vault. Log on, do my dailies, fill out my vault. And it just gets very tedious. So I decided not to. I have enough stuff to play. And this version of WoW is already giant time sink, like I've been saying. Not to say retail's bad. It's not a bad game. It's just passed me by a little bit, I think.
Even the most careful warrior will never be able to move against the Sunhawks if we're constantly forced to look underfoot. Attack the problem at its source, adventurer. Most of the creatures touched by the crystal's energy have been corrupted.
Also have to play Expedition 33. I haven't even touched that yet. I got a new computer recently, so I can actually run it on decent settings. So this is definitely the time. But once I finish the other 3, I should be at a good spot where there aren't a lot of people playing it anymore. So.
We must get rid of
And somehow avoided spoilers. It's been hard. Because people love posting their favorite things all over social medias.
You see that gigantic
Don't do that, by the way.
power cord jutting out of the mountainside over
Story
yonder.
spoilers.
Whoever takes on
very
this
rude.
burden will need to fight their way through that mountain, battling an army of Sunhawks while protecting me as I rig the core up for demolition. Sironas the Iridar is
We're almost done with this area. We gotta knock out these
I won't
quests.
think less of you if you just walk away, adventurer. But maybe
We can enter the main continent.
want to destroy the
Big
Vector
crit.
Coil and take down Sironas. Well, are you?
That's still recharging.
Zone is pretty cool, though. I never knew that Blood Elves were invading out here.
That spell isn't ready yet.
Because they don't have much to do with Azeroth like the rest of the continent. They're only out in Outland.
That's still recharging. It's too far away. I can't cast that yet. That spell isn't ready yet. I need to get closer. I can't cast that yet.
Ah, my Raptor Strike's critting. That's interesting.
That's still recharging.
You must kill void anomalies for the void. critters to spawn.
That spell isn't ready yet.
I see no void anomalies.
I can't cast that yet. I'm out of range.
Tab targeted onto one. Okay, there we go. Okay, fine.
It's too far away.
Really? This seems bugged. When in doubt, get in melee range. Alright, easy enough. Sweet.
I'm out of range. I need
Hey, 1 hit point. Win clip all day.
I need to get closer. I can't. That spell isn't ready.
Alright, done. Easy does it. Yeah, once I get out of this zone, and it's gonna happen anyway, because this guide I'm using falls off after level 20 anyway, but once I'm out there, I know the rest of the game like the back of my hand. The classic game, anyway. What's that? Oh, we'll definitely put that on. Look at that cape. Why leveling is so fun, these incremental gains. Like, I'm gonna feel that too, Spirit. Because all my stats are so low right now. When you get an extra stat point, you feel it. Look on retail, I'm like, alright, I have 12,000 strength. What does that mean? I don't know. Guess I'm strong.
That spell isn't ready yet.
It's like, alright, 12,000 in relation to what? Who knows?
That spell isn't ready yet.
Number go up, though. See, that's the pet I'm supposed to have. The Ravager. In terms of TBC, that is by far the best pet.
That's still recharging.
Later on, there's an option to go for the Drake things that cast Lightning Breath. Because you get enough crit to actually give them enough focus, because it's a talent when you crit, it gives them focus. So they can spam that. It's not till later, though. But in all honesty, if you look at the difference, the actual difference, it's like 1%. If you go from Cat to Ravager. So it's not a big deal. And I'm not even going Beast Mastery. So my pet is a smaller percentage of my overall damage.
I need to get closer.
And I like Brutus.
Cast that yet. It's too far away. That spell isn't ready yet. That's still recharging. I can't cast that yet. I'm out of range. That spell isn't ready yet. That's still recharging. I can't carry anymore. I can't.
It gets really exasperated when you try to pick up with a full inventory. I can't carry anymore.
That spell isn't ready yet.
It's flabbergasted you would even ask him to carry more.
I can't cast that yet. That's still recharging. That spell isn't ready.
I thought about getting Crimson Desert.
Cast that yet. I need to target something.
No, to try a more modern game. From what I've seen from the reviews, it's pretty much more like a Valheim, like a sandbox, rather than any type of story. Which I think I would get bored with rather quickly.
That's still recharging. I can't cast that yet. That spell isn't ready.
Oh, no more wisdom. Feeling my mana fall away.
Still recharging. I can't cast that yet. That's still recharging. Inventory is full.
Yeah, I would search it, but I can't play music from other things on stream, believe it or not. They will copyright claim that. So, I will when I get off.
I can't cast that yet.
I need Ravagers. I also need this ore.
I can't carry anymore.
I can't carry anymore. Let's kill that. He gets unhappy very quickly. Have some bear meat. Baby Brutus is a pacifist. Who knew? No, cats can't be pacifists. They only eat meat. Need another Ravager. It's right here.
That spell isn't ready yet. It's too far away. I can't cast that yet. That's still recharging. That spell isn't ready yet.
What's up, Glitch Army? I think you were a Hollow Knight person.
I can't cast that
I'm finally resuming Silk Song tonight.
Yeah, that's still recharging. I can't
Got to the point where I actually have time. I got my WoW character to where I could raid with my friends and not have to worry about getting more gear.
spell isn't ready yet.
So yeah, tonight gonna resume Hollow Knight.
I need to get closer.
I'm definitely not gonna remember where I have or have not explored. Yeah, it's been a while. It's been like over a month. Because, like I said to everyone else, we lost people at work, and I work at a gym. Manage the training department, so if I don't have trainers to service my clients, I have to service my clients, and that means I'm at work 13 hours a day, so it's pretty rough. So Sundays, my only day off, was pretty much for, you know, relationship girlfriend time, because that has to happen too. So, but now, oh, you got school tomorrow? Alright. Well, hopefully you can. I'm going to get off in a few minutes here, because I have to go to the gym, but when I get back from there, I'm going to resume Silk Song. I'm still liking WoW for the moment, but like I said before, WoW is a game you play in spurts. When a new server comes out, or a new progression server, in the beginning it's lots of fun. And then it sort of, you know, softly fades away. But yeah, when I stop enjoying it, it's going to take a back seat. But, gotta finish Silk Song, and then I got the Dragon Quest remakes, which look really cool, and they're fully voice acted, which is incredible, because that's a game that was made in 1986. And then Final Fantasy Tactics, which I've been told is one of the greatest Final Fantasies ever made, story and gameplay-wise, and I've never played it. So, excited for that.
I can't cast that yet.
And it's nice to have some voice acting in the game, because, you know, when you play WoW, especially when you're not in a raid or with friends or anything, it's pretty much like a podcast. Because I'm doing pretty samey things. I can't exactly narrate what's going on in the game. Alright, we're fighting Silver Brown Bears, getting close. Oh, Raptor Strike. Oh, didn't get my Raptor Strike off. Okay, let's find another... butterfly. Yeah, it doesn't really work like that. WoW is more of a podcast type streaming game. I really liked Hollow Knight and Silk Song streaming because most of the people that came in have already beaten the game. which is kind of cool because if I need a little hint here or there, people have been good about giving hints without just telling me exactly where things are. So that's been really cool. I think I've impressed a few people with my boss killing skills.
I need to get
All my Dark Souls training and pattern recognition has paid off.
ready. Yeah. That's still recharging.
I did most of the stuff in Hollow Knight. I know there's like challenge modes where you can fight the same bosses again but harder. I only did a couple of those, but I did do Path of Pain. And it did do the Colosseum, which I've heard people say are two of the harder things. Path of Pain was insane, but rewarding once you finish. Two more butterflies. This feels like that scene of the labyrinth, right before she goes in and she meets Hoggle. Huggle's eliminating all those fairies. So apparently fairies are assholes in that universe. Alright, one more. Brutus is happy, I'm gaining loyalty. Great. I haven't really trained anything with him. I've got a lot of points. I mean, I could train natural armor, but I'm not needing it yet, so I'm just going to hold my points till I need to train him. Once I get to Darkshore, I can get him Claw and Bite. Hey, my bros! Patrolling the countryside.
I can't cast that yet.
Yeah, Outland is on a different planet, I believe. That's why these guys came to the Alliance for help, because they were enslaved by the orcs out there. Do you know how to help people in depression? I do not.
It's too far away. That's still recharging.
I would look up... There's always some type of free counseling services in most cities. So I would look up that. Even someone that isn't really trained that well, at least it's someone to talk to and try to relate to. So yeah, look up stuff around you. There's usually some government-sponsored counseling places where you can just, you know, go try it out. Oh, you're trying to make someone feel better. Yeah. That's hard, because there's a reason why people go to school for stuff like that. It's very complicated. Sometimes it might be chemical, sometimes it might be something you didn't even consider. So it's hard to just show someone a good time and think that will make things better. I don't remember that. I don't remember you rage baiting someone. That was a while ago. Most people in Hollow Knight were pretty chill. I only had a few people in there that got really upset that I wasn't doing things optimally. Yes, I don't remember that.
Well done, adventurer. It's going to be much easier to get
No vendor here, is there?
from Bloodwatch, or launch strikes against the Sunhawks without having to worry about what the Tanglers are up to.
It looks a bit better out there.
I love the
but I still
voiceover
wonder if I wouldn't be better off
add-on.
waiting for a medic here.
Oh, well, considering you don't know him like in real life, the only thing you can really do is encourage him to go talk to someone who knows what they're doing. I run into that quite a bit, because I manage a training department, but I'm also a personal trainer. A lot of people will use personal trainers as like budget therapists, because they either don't want to pay more money for therapists, or they think a therapy is a bad thing, or just not for them. So they'll tell me stuff I really am not qualified to listen to. So it really is a tough strategy to convince them, hey, you should talk to someone who knows what they're doing. But that's what you have to do. Like, cheering someone up doesn't cure depression. Like, that's not a thing. it's not a temporary thing. It's an overall state that some people live in. So all you can do is try to encourage him to seek out, like what I was telling you. Most cities and most towns have at least someone who's paid by the government to at least listen to someone. Not necessarily diagnose or anything, but at least have a conversation, which a lot of people don't get. Especially people that, you know, don't maybe spend too much time online and not enough time talking to people, you know, in real life. So, but yeah, that's all you can really do. You're not responsible for his happiness, even though he's a friend. You want to feel happy. That's not your responsibility. So try and get him to talk to a smart person. Well, a smart person in dealing with, you know, people with depression. It's over there. Oh, I gotta jump down there. Okay. Cool. Get him, Brutus.
Spell isn't ready yet. That's still recharging. That spell isn't ready. That's still recharging. I can't cast that yet.
And when I say you're not responsible, I don't mean that in a weird way, like, oh, screw him if he's sad. I mean, someone who's depressed can often drag a lot of people down with them because you bend over backwards trying to make them happy or make them, you know, not as sad. And by doing that, you're stressing yourself out, you're making yourself a little more sad, and it's expending a lot of energy. And in most cases, it's not about you, it's about them. So there's not much you can do about it, especially if you're untrained.
Well done, adventurer. It's important not to overlook any opportunity to deny the Sunhawk's sustenance.
Where's this? Oh, out there. Okay. So yeah. Anyway, back to fun stuff. Games. Almost done with the zone. And I can go run Dead Mines and get me some pants. They're really good quest pants you can get from Dead Mines.
That spell isn't ready yet. That's still recharging. I can't cast that yet. That's
loving this blue cloak, though. I'm looking styling right now. Leveling's so fun. Little incremental gains. Not only stats, but drip.
That's still recharging. I can't.
It matches my chest
I
piece.
need to target something first. It's too far away. That spell isn't.
It's cool if that was on purpose. Like, once you get out of the zone, you have a lot of matching gear. Feels good.
That's still recharging.
Because in any collecting game, the coolest part is... Well, collecting, like, fantasy game. The coolest part is sets. Like Diablo 2, people spend a long time farming stuff to get full sets, because it's just awesome.
That spell isn't ready yet.
Completionist vibe.
I need to get closer. I can't cast that yet. That's still recharging. I can't cast that yet.
Should have bought good water. I have crappy water. I'm almost out of it. Might as well drink my milk. Brutus is still happy. Very much looking forward to the Dragon Quest remakes. The fact that they fully voice acted those is so cool. Even though one isn't very long, because, you know, made in 1987. Because I have the VODs for the Final Fantasy remakes on my channel, and they were awesome. They didn't change the spirit of the game, they just added to it, refined it.
The Legion's End.
It was a bloody mess, adventurer. We were ambushed by a large pack of these spiders. Their progenitor descended upon us with incredible speed and wrapped us up in cocoons. After we were wed, she began to lay eggs near us. We were to be food for her young. Food! I managed to cut my way out and escape. But I will not leave the others behind. So far...
That's why they're killing so much in a group.
Would you lend a hand to destroy those cocoons? Hopefully some of our team is still alive.
That spell isn't ready.
There'll be enough webs for the both of us.
I can't cast that. I'm out of range. That's still recharging. That spell isn't ready yet. I can't cast that yet.
I think I want to get a turtle, too. You can have 3 pets now.
That's still recharging.
Turtle would be cool. So if I actually want to go dual spec and like play marksmanship or something, I can have a big tanky pet.
That spell is
Tank for me.
Yeah, I can't cast that yet. That spell isn't ready yet.
Well. You kill him, I'm gonna regen mana. Leechers, maybe that's why I'm losing mana so quickly. I might leech mana. Yeah, Spider's pretty cool too. I'm pretty sure I can tame these models. They do have a root, which is nice. So if you're fighting a particularly tough mob, I can slow them with my concussive shot, then I can have my pet. Also root. But I'm honestly kinda not a fan of spiders in real life, so probably not gonna get one. But yeah, they are pretty cool because they can web stuff for you. They're good in PvP for dealing with melee classes. But yeah, they're freaky. Doesn't make too much sense why. Like, why is a spider so much scarier than an ant? They're like the same size. Most of them. A spinner? Yep. For some reason, they're just freaky. Fortunately, you can't tame a chicken. That would be funny, though. You can tame a plain strider, which is kind of like a flamingo type thing. It's like a cross between a flamingo and an ostrich. They look weird. They're not bad, though. Almost level 20. I haven't even spent my telepoint. So, next. Clever traps. Definitely. Damage of traps. So we don't get our other melee ability for a while till level 30. We get counterattack. We're just going to complete our build.
Yeah, I don't have a target. Inventory is full. I can't cast that yet.
Awesome. I don't have to kill him. I kill him from range. It'd be cool to toss life stealing on a weapon. Once I get a really good weapon, I'll throw life stealing on it. It'll combo well with what I'm trying to do. Those are decoys. There's one. Gotta kill this one, it's in the way.
That spell isn't ready yet. That's still recharging.
Yeah, life stealing would work really well with all these things we're proccing. So we can tank indefinitely. What's up, fellas? Is there a named mob? Serac? They think there is.
can't cast that yet. That spell isn't ready yet. I need to get closer.
Assume they're waiting for him to spawn. I don't see a name. Oh, it might be up there. Okay.
It's too far away. I can't cast that yet. That's still recharged. That spell isn't ready yet.
I need those. So when I was talking in my tanking video, or talking about the tanking issue in my short, this is kind of what I was talking about. Like, if this was my first character, I would really work on making friends as much as possible while leveling, because friends can lead to not only just obviously friends in game to run stuff with, but also maybe a guild invite down the road. Alright, going with let's do turns first. Okay. And if you're in a guild, you have a lot easier time running heroics, because it is a very social game. And people, a lot of the times, treat it as a single-player game. Mostly players that are newer, I think, because they just, you know, didn't know this game came out on the heels of EverQuest, and EverQuest was the ultimate team game. Like, you couldn't play that solo. Unless you were in one of a very few classes, and it was very slow leveling solo. It was all about grouping. So, if you can't find a tank at max level, you probably should have made more friends while leveling. And not just treated people like NPCs.
I can't cast that yet. That spell isn't ready yet. That's still recharging. I can't cast that yet. That spell isn't ready yet. That's still recharging.
Like, grouping shouldn't be just a means to an end to get the quest done. Should be, oh, we work better together. Let's try to do that more often. Then I get out of these guys on my friends list, and if I see them in another zone, because we're leveling in, you know, similar times, invite them. We can do some group quests. Let's get rid of these.
That's still recharging. It's too far away. I can't cast.
Yeah, you can't play WoW like a solo game.
Isn't ready yet.
No, well, not classic WoW. Retail WoW, it's kind of made for that. Which is fine. Some people enjoy that, being able to queue up, be slaughtered with randoms, do the dungeons. That's just not this game.
That spell isn't ready.
Let's just do it. Let's not waste time here.
I can't cast that.
Not an elite. No need still. Spinners. Spinner.
That's still recharging. I can't cast that yet.
Wait. Ooh, my first tin vein. Nice. Huge. I don't know if they want to stay in group or not. I don't really mind either way. They haven't dropped me yet, so maybe they know a group quest is coming up.
That spell isn't ready yet. That's still recharging.
Big crits.
That spell isn't ready yet. I can't cast that yet. That's still recharged. I can't cast that yet. That spell isn't ready yet. I can't cast that yet. That spell isn't ready yet.
Gift of the Naru. Overpowered.
I can't carry anymore. That's still recharged.
And if you're leveling in Classic, well, TBC or Classic, you should really kill most things you come across. Unless you're a warrior, I'd say, because warrior downtime is pretty severe while doing that, because you're not allowing any spirit regen for your health.
By the light.
You rescued over half the team. Word
Right, I
of
did.
deed will definitely get back to Bloodwatch and the Exarch. Thanks again, adventurer.
Think these guys using the same guide I am. Traps are a lot of fun. I don't think they're actually part of the rotation at max level, but I'm not sure. That hasn't stopped me before. Like, in my main warrior, I'm arms, I get purple parses, I do my job. But I'm still not, you know, getting all the gear I'm supposed to get. I have way too much leather right now, too. I want to transfer to have more plate. Does it really matter when you're doing DPS if you're wearing plate or leather? Not really. But it matters to me. I feel weird as a warrior wearing leather.
I can't cast that.
And it does matter in like heroics and stuff if you pull a threat, because it goes from being one shot or not being one shot. If you're wearing leather or plate. I'll leave the script too. It looks like they're dropping off anyway. But yeah, on server launches, that's why they're so fun. Not only are you repeating, you know, the leveling process again and getting all those dopamine hits while you're leveling up, all that fun stuff, but you meet a lot of people and you group up, and it's really is the best time in an MMO. So that's what you're here for, the other players. Otherwise, this would just be The Witcher or something. I was going to go to the gym, but he hasn't texted me yet, and also... Oh, that's hurting me. Also, we're almost done with the zone, so I'm feeling the momentum now. Because it's pretty much done. Then after we do that, we go to probably... We're supposed to go to Darkshore. I'm going to go all the way over here to Westfall. Because I want to run Dead Mines. Which is an iconic zone. One of the best zones ever made, and it's like the first one you run. You live today, Murlocs. For another day at least. I don't think these are going to sell in the auction house. Yeah, I can't really take off my boots for a while. Once I get some good boots, I'll put another minor speed increase on those. Actually, I think I get Cheetah now, so I don't even need it. Because in WoW, the movement bonuses don't stack. It always just picks the highest one.
Did you find any survivors?
Achilles lowers his voice to a whisper.
I'll be honest,
But these new zones definitely outpace the old ones by far in terms of leveling speed. It's pretty cool.
As I suspected, the water has turned red due to contamination from leaking core fluid. I hope you didn't swim in any of that contaminated water.
Yeah, see, that I can't have yet because I put a leg armor
With the discovery of the sun
on the white pants, so they're going to be better for a long time.
Lines are completely closed off. Now is the time to
I'm not so cool. I'm just an old nerd.
Numerous Sunhawk camps. The Sunhawk pyromancers
I mean, not too old. I'm not 40 yet. And I still bench press 450 and spot 500.
It's a real
So not that old yet.
You've done well, adventurer.
But in terms of, like, the internet, I am ancient.
The Triumvirate has decided to try Mattis immediately. You have brought an arch-criminal to justice.
I need a
on this day,
vendor.
young champion. You have performed admirably for 2
Alright, he hasn't texted me yet, so hopefully I can finish this continent, or island, before I have to go to the gym.
Its native state. But for now, periodically culling their numbers is about the best we can hope for. Thank you for your help, adventurer.
I did like the era I grew up in, though. Even though I think millennials have a lot of mental issues because we grew up... Where are we going? Oh, we have to walk all the way over there again? Why didn't I do that before? That's weird. I haven't got my skills yet, but there's no hunter trainer here. Yeah, millennials, I think we're famous for having more mental issues because we grew up, like our earliest young adulthood, like me, probably like my first 13 years, we grew up without having ubiquitous access to the internet. Like, to get online in the early 90s, well, I didn't because I wasn't allowed to, but later 90s, you had to use dial-up. It's a big process. My mom wanted to call Aunt Kathy and always kick me off the phone line, so we couldn't have internet. But we kind of built a value system around caring about people like in our community, in our family. We weren't constantly bombarded with all the bad stuff going on in the world. And then the internet came and became ubiquitous and we got smartphones, and now we know every terrible thing that's happening in the world at any point. And because of that, we're not really dealt to deal with that. We built a value system around caring about when bad things happen. And we care too much when bad things happen across the world, and therefore we're always stressed and think the world is a terrible place. That's my view. Because then Gen Z is not as bad as us. Because they kind of grew up with ubiquitous access to the internet, so they were kind of conditioned to not, thinking the world's ending every 2 seconds. That's my theory. Gen Alpha is going to be the real winners of the internet age. I still think millennials had the coolest upbringing because we started without the internet, just, playing outside, making up games, like people have done forever. And then we got the internet. So we kind of had best of both worlds. 3-sport captain in high school, but I also played EverQuest on a dial-up modem. Which I think is cool. I don't know if anybody else does. I have so much copper. I've still sent a lot of it over to my bank, too. So yeah, engineering's not going to be hard to level, at least early on. At 69. Nice. Doing engineering, because in Wrath, and I'm planning, if I play this guy at max level, it's probably not going to be until Wrath of the Lich King. But in Wrath, professions aren't really a big deal. They're more for convenience than anything. They're a bigger deal in TBC. And engineering just has some cool stuff, like teleporters. Bombs are still good. Because with the build I'm going to play, I'm going to be like going in and out of melee range to melee weave, which is really fun. But when I go in, I can also macro a sapper to my abilities, so I can just bust her off in AoE fights. Which is, I think, is cool. I think it has a pretty high cooldown, though. Die, rat. Got the Pyromancer. Don't attack me. Ow. You can also get the motorcycle, which I would love to get the motorcycle. Bernard definitely wants a motorcycle. Let's heal you. That's why you're dying. It's 2 mobs.
That's still recharging. I need to get closer.
Raptor Strike.
Cast that yet. That spell isn't ready.
Gotta remember I have deterrence now. Not a huge defensive cooldown, but it'll save my life at some point.
I can't cast that yet.
gonna be 21 before we get out of here. We're more than ready for Dead Mines. We can go right from there, right into Duskwood, which is cool. I can skip Loch Modan, because I hate Loch Modan. Dun Moreau is fantastic, the dwarf and gnome starting zone. Then you get into Loch Modan, and it immediately gets not cool. In my opinion. Maybe somebody out there likes it. But, like, the Trog camps are terrible. Probably because I always play, like, paladins or warriors, for the most part. And it's hard to, kill packs that big in melee. You just get overwhelmed. So we're just killing stuff here.
I can't cast that yet. That spell isn't ready.
The thing I'm noticing is mana management is not fun.
I can't cast that yet.
There's a point, probably mid-60s, where you get Aspect of the Viper. Which gives you great mana regen, but that's not for a long time. It's another reason why Beast Mastery is so good. Because you can just, most of the time, send your pet in auto-attack and kill mobs faster than I'm killing them now. But I'm still not doing it. I like my fun build. The 20% increase critical chance for Raptor Stride and Mongoose Bite is really cool. Especially if I get like a Corpse Maker or something. Ah. It's also the, Dead Mines, where are you? Smite? No, he uses the hammer. Actually, yeah, for some reason I was thinking this was Smite's weapon, but I'm dumb. It's fine. Honestly, I think what happened now is better.
That spell isn't ready yet.
I don't think Wailing Caverns has a decent two-hander. Well, the staff is good, but you can only get the staff if you're on Horde. Crescent Staff.
I can't cast that yet.
Oh, you're elite.
That's still recharging.
And I guess I'm killing you, so might as well finish.
That spell isn't ready yet. I can't cast that yet.
Wow, Hunter's overpowered. If I pulled out my warrior, I'd have to run instantly. You have a quest for that.
I need to get closer. That spell isn't ready yet.
But probably more trouble than it's worth. Unless I get a group. Rats, Brutus. He doesn't have taunt right now either, so I can't even auto-attack and have him hold threat. Let's see. There you go, Brutus. Did have to wait a little bit, but I'll take it. Considering you don't have taunt yet. This guy we're just gonna light up.
I can't cast that yet. That's still recharging. I can't cast that yet. That's still recharging. That spell isn't ready yet.
Definitely notice the higher armor when they have shields. Nice little touch.
I need to target something first.
Alright, need pyros.
That's still recharging.
Gonna run away a bit. Make him stop his cast.
It's too far away.
I want that sword. Look at that sword. He's not strong enough to hold that sword. I, on the other hand, look at my massive thews. Aren't you supposed to be studying, Jad? I don't want to be the source of your failing a test tomorrow. Nice, 10. Go get him. Gonna need a lot of core stone, so keep it coming.
That's still recharging.
There's actually a mine out in wetlands. There's a ton of I think it's either tin or iron. It might be iron, actually. And you can level mining very easily by just staying in there and grinding mobs for a while. I might do that. That's the freedom of not being on a guide. I know everyone loves Rested XP and people buy it and do it, and I get it, the appeal. Especially when you don't have a lot of time to play, like knowing whenever you're online, you're being efficient, you're not just wandering around hoping for the best. I get that. But the freedom to just be like, oh, this is a cool spot, I'm going to grind here for like a level, just for fun. I think it's cool. Anything worth taking. Like that. Yeah, I don't think we're going to do this elite quest. I mean, I'm a hunter. I could do it. It would just take a long time. It's clearing the way. Good gloves. Hey.
I can't cast that yet. That spell isn't ready yet.
Point blank. Alright, we are walking back. I do like the... I was going to say dichotomy. It's not that. The verisimilitude. No. I don't know. The fact that I'm a giant dude and I'm shooting a bow. For some reason, I think that's funny. Just like on my warrior, I'm a gnome with a giant sword that's bigger than me. Contradictions. I like the contradictions. And I've seen a Draenei Hunter with one of the later game bows, and they're so huge on them. It looks cool.
I can't cast that yet. That spell isn't ready yet. That's still recharging.
Why are you not happy? Have some food. Alright, he's happy again. The key to his heart. No, I said you should never skip copper, but this place is super mob dense. 83 on me. Bank is 75 plus a lot more bars. Probably doesn't sell too well at the moment. Most of the people that'll be using it are people that boost, because you don't have professions when you boost, so they want to level blacksmithing if they're a warrior or something. They need to purchase a lot of copper. Unless they do their routes on their non-epic mount. Which is a pain. Alright, almost finished with the zone. All of our gameplay has been right here so far for 20 levels, which is crazy when you think about it, because the world is this big. So many zones. This place is very well paced. This is more modern WoW quest design. where you grab quests here, and you go over here. Then you grab quests here, and you go over here. Whereas classic design was not based that way. It was based off quests being actual, you know, quests, things that wove into the story a bit more. Whereas now it's more built for efficiency. There's still story, but they suspiciously run together very succinctly.
The elves keep the portal location mobile so that they can move it at a moment's notice. That's why the site you investigated was empty.
Oh, I can smell some stuff.
The strength
Cool.
of such a system is also its greatest weakness.
Joshua, what's up? This is World of Warcraft, but that is a very incomplete summation. It is World of Warcraft: The Burning Crusade, which was an expansion originally released in 2007, but they've re-released it now for the second time in the modern era. Once in 2021, I believe it was, and now again in 2026.
Here are reasonable.
Hope that helps.
Do not lose faith.
Oh yeah, World of Warcraft. I'm a Draenei hunter with my pet Brutus, who is awesome. Played this game since 2005. Still playing it. I fell off originally after Wrath of the Lich King, which was the second expansion. That's when they changed the world and it really started becoming modern WoW, which is a good game. It's just a totally different game. Welcome from Ecuador. Yosnade, if I pronounce that correctly. You're probably on the same time zone as me. I'm in Texas in the US.
Grasses and shrubs cover an unnatural bulge in the earth. A few minutes spent digging reveals an old box. Almost certainly the one mentioned in Nokai's
We're gonna be 21 before we get out of here. What's up, buddy? Let me help kill this guy.
That spell isn't ready yet. I'm out of range.
Got him. Warcraft's only online. It's a massive multiplayer online game. So it's like an adventure game you play with thousands of other people. You can have like an EverQuest or Guild Wars. I was going to start naming really old MMOs. I realized I don't play modern ones. Elder Scrolls Online, stuff like that. So, the fun is playing with other people. I will not be live in the morning. Tomorrow evening I'll be live again after work. Be playing more Silk Song, which is going to happen when I get back from the gym, if we're ever going to go to the gym. Been waiting for a text saying we're going. But I'll play that when I get back, and then I'll play that more tomorrow evening, because I got to get back to that. WoW will be like my Sunday game, because that's when we raid. And then can do Silk Song in the evenings, and eventually move on to my Dragon Quest journey. Because that looks awesome. If you've seen the graphic stuff or the remakes for Dragon Quest, it looks fantastic. I love how they did it. Because it's not super modern, it still feels older, even though it's high fidelity graphics. It's really cool. Then, so Dragon Quest 1 and 2, then Final Fantasy Tactics, because they're just about that as well. That's also remastered, which I'm excited for. I heard the story is amazing. And then probably Expedition 33, because I have yet to play it. And I don't want to get spoiled.
A ritual? The Alkin had lived in harmony with the land for thousands of years. Such a thing is an aberration. Such a pity. The whelps that you see on this island are the agitated spirits of the green dragonflight. Like me, they are bound to the land, unable to ascend to their final resting place in the dream. Recovering the bones of the fallen has settled them somewhat, but you must take further action. Destroy their ethereal manifestations. I cannot leave this place until it is done.
Yeah, Warcraft's only online. There are other games called Warcraft, like there's Warcraft 1, 2, and 3. And those are real-time strategy games, so like a Command and Conquer. Those are online or offline. Same thing with like a Diablo. Well, at least Diablo 1 and 2. I think the newer ones have to be always online, which I think is stupid, but I don't like the newer ones as much. Diablo 4 was fine.
I can't cast that yet.
I don't like the way, with the WoW story and with the Diablo story, they chose to have you be there when all like the momentous decisions are being made. Like in the new WoW expansions, you're hanging out with Jaina, you're hanging out with Anduin, like the leaders of the Alliance. But subconsciously, you know, every other player in the world with you is also in those cutscenes. So that just takes you out of it. It's like, alright, I can't believe these are really happening because I know everyone else is here. And not everybody can be in the room with these super important people. Alright, see you later, Jed. Good luck in your test tomorrow. But yeah, I don't like that. Whereas in Classic WoW, you're just a dude. All these big things are happening. You contribute as much as you can, and you gather with a bunch of people and try to destroy these threats to the world. But you're not sitting there with Thrall, like, planning invasions like you are in the expansions. It just makes it feel less real. Like, that'd be a cool single-player game. Be a cool single-player game, but it doesn't work for an MMO, in my opinion. Just like with Diablo 4, you're like running around doing things with the biggest characters, but then there are all these other people around you. You know, in the back of your head, they're also going through the same cutscenes, which makes it seem inauthentic. That happens in Diablo 2 a little bit, but not as much.
I can't cast that yet. That spell isn't ready yet.
Hopefully we don't run out of arrows before we get these done. Last one.
That's still recharging. I can't cast that yet. That's still recharging.
Also, the crowd control matters a lot less when you have a pet. He's still going. But yeah, that's why I don't like the modern storytelling of WoW, whereas Classic, you knew these things were happening, like in the background, but you're just a guy. You're just trying to make your way through the world, get a little bit stronger, and eventually you can contribute, but you're not in the planning sessions with, you know, the King of Ironforge. Or you're not sitting in the halls of Teldrassil for the super important things, because that wouldn't make sense.
As reprehensible as your task was, it had to be done. Now, you must look into the face of evil.
Level 20 Elite.
Many of the Black Dragonflight were slain during the attacks. One of them,
we got it.
Lieutenant of Deathwing himself, still haunts this place.
Is the benefit of
you can
being a hunter. You can solo a lot of Elite stuff.
His hatred is so great that he remains even in death.
I say confidently, not knowing if I can solo this or not.
To the top of the mountain on
Do a mana pot.
And place them in the
Scroll isn't very helpful.
This act should signal Razormore to descend. When he does,
also have some bombs I can CC, but I'm always going to have Serpent Sting on, so I'm not going to be able to CC. We'll see how it goes. Considering we demolished a level 18 Elite,
That spell isn't
I think we can handle the 20. Level Brutus isn't 21 yet. I am. I think we'll be fine. I have Men Pet. I have Spirit of the Naru for myself. Try and let Brutus get some threats. And tank as long as he can. Once he comes to me, I can start kiting. Then eventually Gift of the Naru myself and Mana Pot. I think we'll be fine. Also have deterrence. What I hope is that he doesn't shoot ranged fireballs or anything like that. That will make it more difficult. We just melees. Work a lot better.
I can't cast that yet.
I did notice with this quest that these dragonlings are translucent because their real form is in the Emerald Dream, which comes into play a lot later.
I can't cast that yet.
Actually, I think when you fight the World Dragons in Classic, the portals do come from the Emerald Dream. Hey, thanks, Joshua. I love Blood Bowl 2. I just wish I had friends that wanted to play it. Because playing against randoms isn't as fun. It's fun to trash talk in that game. Because there's a lot of wacky stuff that can happen when your players, like, die, you know, randomly. Or really cool plays or random fumbles. And when you're on Discord or someone, that's really fun. When you're playing randoms online, it's, not for me. Clear Elise out.
That spell isn't ready.
Let me summon him there.
I can't cast that yet.
Alright. I think we got this. Crystal of Ferocity we can use, which is barely anything, but it's something. We can increase old Brutus' strength. Which is not much, but it's something. Might add up to being good. Alright, let's go. Where is he? I really have to pee too. 35 seconds for him to land. Okay. Let's go. Anytime, buddy. I have to pee. Oh dear.
I can't attack.
He looks scarier than a level 20 elite. Okay.
That's still recharging.
Oh, this is easy.
I can't cast.
Put this on. Get for the Nauro self.
I can't cast that yet.
Oh, fear's not good.
I can't drink anymore yet. That spell isn't ready yet.
Cut you a little bit. I didn't play that well, but you still won. Because hunters are overpowered in questing. Not even call that skill on my part.
That's still recharging. I can't cast that yet. That spell isn't ready.
I got a keybind monkey. G? G. That's something you don't hit that often. So when mobs come into me, I can pop that. It's 8% dodge. It's not nothing. Especially when I'm counting on mongoose bites, which only happen after you dodge. Alright, so we're all done with this. We're probably not going to do this, so we might be completely done. Could randomly try and find a group for that and that. Unless we're going to do that. I don't know. I'm not too concerned, though, because we're already almost level 22. We are flying. Or 21. Go grab the Dead Mines quest. That'll be another, like, level and a half.
That's still
There's a decent amount of them.
Spell isn't ready yet. That's still recharging. I can't cast that yet.
This coffee went right through me. I really have to pee. Let's turn this in first.
How long has it been? 1,000 years.
Look at that.
10,000, perhaps. You have done me and the memory of my people a great service.
Alright, I have to pee really bad, so I'm going to stand right here, have my pet protect me, be right back.
As a token of appreciation from Loreth Aaron, in honor of your deeds.
Alright, that was satisfying. Make sure everything looks good, no BS. We're good. Okay. Oh yeah, talent points. I need... Yeah. I don't care about health. Die and respawn at the spirit healer. Alright. Jad, you're supposed to go to bed. You have a test tomorrow. I'm dying on purpose, by the way. So I think we're done with this place, and it's quicker than running back. But we have 10-minute res sickness, which means we are useless. You're sick. It's more the reason to go to bed. Need rest. Oh yeah, I put my pet stuff down here. What was I looking for? Oh yeah, I need to repair.
You wish to buy? Trade? Remain vigilant.
So many crafting materials. I'm gonna peruse the auction house. I want some shoulders. Helms, I don't think are available yet. I'm not sure. But with the advent of jewel crafting, yeah, you should go to bed.
Each day is a blessing. Safe journey.
Yeah, with the advent of jewel crafting, there's actually some decent jewelry in lower levels now. So I'm going to check for that too. Yeah, the Exodar isn't a real city. It's kind of a crashed world ship, you can call it. I believe the story goes that you're in Outland, which is on a different planet. And the orcs needed to enslave the Draenei to use some type of mystic energy the Draenei have to power their magic. Because the orcs were being taken over by the Legion. That's why all the orcs in Outland are red. So the Draenei ran away from that and came here, I think, to ally with... I don't remember. I think that's the thing, though. I think they came here to ally with, like, the humans, dwarves, night elves, and gnomes. Rest in peace, Velen. I don't know what part of the story you're talking about, but you already sound like you know more than me. Because Velen doesn't die till later expansion, right? Yeah, I know he's a prophet, but I don't know when he dies. Because he's alive in this. I've seen him in this already. Was it Legion he dies? I don't remember. I barely played past Wrath. I did play a lot of Legion because I heard that was fun, and it was. But I don't remember when Velen died. In Legion, okay. Isn't Legion where they also killed, what's his name? The Paladin dude in a cutscene? I believe it was. Oh, I'm in Burning Crusade Classic. So, TBC. This isn't retail. The last retail expansion I played extensively was Legion. And before that I hadn't played since Wrath, so I skipped Mists of Pandaria, Warlords of Draenor, all that stuff. But Legion was fun. No, not Murad. Let's see. Notable paladins in WoW. It wasn't Uther, obviously. Didn't Tyrion die in that cutscene? I think it was Tyrion. I don't know if he actually died, but I remember in the cutscene, he was killed by like a giant... what was it? It was like a Megtheridon type pit lord. I swore he died in that cutscene. They might have like brought him back later. He didn't actually die, but I remember starting that game and just seeing Tyrion die. Be like, what the? You can't kill him in a cutscene. It's the first thing. I could be wrong. That's what I remember, though. Did I go to the Weapon Master?
Blessings upon you. Dionys Aka.
The guy who struck Arthas. No. I'd have to look up the cutscene. I swear one of the major paladins died from a pit lord in that cutscene.
Warm wishes to you.
No, it wasn't an ICC. That was, what's his name? The guy who took over being... Oh, first was Leave Trade. Who took over being the Lich King. Bolvar, yeah.
Be well.
Again, my knowledge of lore is bits and pieces that usually don't go together correctly, I'll be honest. Oh, I got Cheetah. Hells yeah. Let's go there for now. Dual wield, mended pets, rank 2. Got multi-shot. We are pumping now. Pain shots. It's here, rank 3. Serpent Sting, rank 3. It's been a while since we got our abilities. Track Undead, Disengage. I don't know what Disengage is in this expansion. Oh, it's just Reduced Threat. Okay. Not a big deal. Freezing Trap is a big deal. Cool. Yeah, Tyrion Fordring. How did Tyrion die in the Legion expansion? Yeah, Battle for the Broken Shore. Yeah, and remember, the thread about it is, retrospectively, why did Blizzard kill off Tyrion Fordring to a nameless NPC? Yeah, my questions exactly.
Arcanon Poros.
So yeah, I wasn't crazy. Oh, we got Cheetah now. We're moving. Yeah, because that's what I remembered. And I remember Tyrion being such a huge character. And then the opening, like, Battle of the Broken Shore, like, thing you do to go into Legion, he just dies. It's like, what the hell? That wasn't even like a named pit lord. Just a random pit lord. Now, I can see their thought process thinking, oh, we're going to show how badass the Legion really is. Yeah, Tyrion in ICC. Yeah, that's right. Sorry, I didn't put that together before. But I can see their thought process like, alright, we're going to show how powerful they are. We're going to kill off this guy. The King of the Alliance died by a random mob? Yeah. Let's see. What am I looking for? Miscellaneous. Finger. Let's go 21. There's a lot of stuff you can get now. That jewel crafting is a thing. Don't know what these are. Definitely don't want that. We just want agility. Restand through agility is fine. I'd rather go pure agility. Demon Band, Gloom Band. I know nothing about Vol'jin. I've never liked trolls, so I didn't really pay attention. Alright, that's the best we're going to get. Defias Renegade Ring for a gold. That's a steal. Now, are there any low-level jewel crafting next? Yes, there are. That's really good. Because we can use all stats. Yeah, let's go with that. I like that. They avoid a new timeline where a major character killed by another character. Yeah, that makes sense for their story. But they've messed things up so much with their story, it's hard to care at all at this point, honestly. I'm not doom and gloom, but if they don't care about continuity, why should I? You know what I mean? I think Hillman's is the only ones I can get at this level. Oh, nope. We can get that. Alright, we're going Hillman's. Because it is cheap. We definitely have a really awesome... Alright, can't wear those. Really awesome chest piece. We don't need that. Let's see what we got for waist. The Deviate Scale Belt is good, but I don't want to pay 20 gold. Perfect. The Defias Belt. Legs and feet, we're not doing anything yet. That's, I mean, that's a lot of spirit, but I don't care enough. Monkey's good. Alright, we just got super upgraded. Back. Sentry Cloak, that was the old school twink cloak. I'm not paying that much gold. Something with agility. Monkey, but not paying 10 gold. 5 agility, perfect. 2 gold. Yeah, Sylvanas... They had a real hard-on for Sylvanas. And her power level just... I know they justified it later by saying, oh, the jailer was giving her all the power, and, you know... that crap, but I never bought it. Right, I need a vendor. And Sylvanas should have died. The fact that they redeemed her and was like, oh, it's not her fault, you know, no. Just let us kill her and let her be dead. That would have been an okay end of the story. But they can't get rid of their characters, because they're pansies.
May you find what you seek. Safe journey.
I have so much crap. Can't even put on all my... or get all my gear because I have too much in my inventory. I've always been a pack rat in this game. Because Sylvanas was originally an awesome character, and then they just... I'm not going to say Mary Sued, but kind of Mary Sued, even though that's a tired term. They had to justify it later by saying, oh, the jailer gave her all the power, that's why she's powerful. Because they realized they were being ridiculous with their power levels. Oh, I didn't check gloves, I'll do that. We just leveled the F up. Sweet. Shoulders are everything in this game. That's why I don't like female models. Shoulders are too small.
May the light embrace you.
Leather. Hands. We're not paying 30 gold for that. That is awesome. Hairy gloves. Because we're going a parry. We might not have that by the time we get to counterattack, but we're going survival, getting down to counterattack, which means we need parry. It's kind of cool. But yeah, like I said before, my biggest problem with the modern WoW story is that they make you the main character of main characters. Like, you hang out with all the most important people in the world. You're there when, like, you know, invasions are planned. And subconsciously, in the back of your mind, you know that every other player, every, like, other 1,000 players that you're playing with they're all doing the same thing, which then just makes you think of it more like a game. Or makes me think of it more like a game and less like a world. Whereas like Classic and TBC, we're just a person trying to make their way in the world, and we try to, you know, get better and do good things, get stronger, contribute in some way that we can. Then we need like, you know, 25 of us to go in and actually, you know, contribute or kill one of the big things in the world. Not just like, what was it? The one where you go to the land of the dead. I played the beginning of that expansion with Torghast and all that. But yeah, in the beginning of that, you're there with Karen Bloodhoof and Thrall and Jaina, and you're the most important person. And why are you there? No, they didn't have Explosive Shot in BC. I believe that's Wrath. I remember casting that on my Hunter alt that never got to max level in Wrath. Yeah, in TBC, you're pretty much just... If you're doing the optimal spec, you're Beast Mastery, and all you're doing is steady shotting. Because you clip your auto attacks with your steady shots, you can. So you get so much haste with Beast Mastery that you can't afford to cast anything else, so it's literally just steady shot and auto attacks. So it's not the most exciting rotation. Which is why I'm not going... No Black Arrow either. That's later. I think Black Arrow is also Wrath. But that's why I'm not going Beast Mastery, because I find it incredibly boring, even though it's the best. Going Survival, so I can actually use Arcane Shots. I can melee weave a lot more efficiently with Savage Strikes. And I have the debuff for the raid. Because if I ever get this guy to max level, he's not going to have great gear, obviously, so at least I can contribute in that way by providing attack power bonus to the raid. And also, melee weaving is fun. I like the more involved rotations. That's why I play a Slam Warrior. Because timing's really important there.
I can help you get to Aberdeen. Fortunately, it's only a short boat trip away. If you wait out on the dock,
Perfect timing with the boat.
Arriving from the port of Aberdeen.
But yeah, no Black Arrow. It's
once it has offloaded its
pretty tame in TBC.
After a short journey, the boat will put in
Wrath is really where all the specs in the game open up a lot.
It's probably best to take this to Thunder's Windweaver. An old friend
like an elemental shamans get they get the flame lava burst. There you go, lava burst. So they're not just pressing one button. A lot of other classes get more abilities. Level 70. I mean, the max talent for survival is readiness. Yep. So you can, like, rapid fire double times. A couple times in a fight. Which is kind of cool about survival. It's still not as good as Beast Mastery because pets are very strong. But readiness does give you a lot more control. So you can, like, run in, drop your trap, do rapid fire till it's down, readiness, drop another trap, rapid fire. Thrill of the Hunt is also very nice, because mana is a thing in TBC. So, getting 40% of the mana cost of your shot back is very wonderful. Goodbye, Exodar. Move into Kalimdor. Although we're not staying here. Oh no, I'm gonna miss the boat. Because I want to go run Dead Mines. Yeah, they use mana in Wrath too. I think until Cataclysm they use mana. I think. But I didn't play Cataclysm. I think that's when it changed over though. So you get Aspect of the Viper, which allows you to regen mana by auto-attacking. Hey, we made it. Aspect of the Cheetah is OP. But yeah, why I played this spec, or why I'm going to play it at 60, is so I can do more than just auto-shot. you basically, between your auto attack timers, you auto attack, steady shot, auto attack, run in melee weave, run back out, auto attack, arcane shot. It's more interesting than just doing beast mastery, spamming haste and steady shot. Yeah, Wrath last, yeah. I know Wrath was because I did play Hunter Alt on the first re-release of Classic, but I never really did anything with him. This guy, if me and my group of friends play in Wrath, I think I'm going to main a Hunter this time. Last time was a Death Knight, and that was really fun. But I have never really played an expansion with a ranged main, as crazy as that sounds. Every main I've played has been a melee of some kind. Even when I played retail for a little bit in the expansion before this one in retail. Okay, we're not using the add-on anymore. Goodbye, Rested XP. Yeah, even when I played Hunter in that expansion, I played the new melee version of it. Because Survival turns to straight melee. Alright. How can I get to Stormwind?
Well met.
Am I going to have to run? Yeah, I'm going to have to run to... This is the only flight pass I have. I only have these. Like, I have WPL randomly because I went all the way to the starting zone of the Blood Elves to get Brutus. No regrets, even though I died a million times. So, that's why I randomly have this flight path and these. But I don't have any of these, so I'm going to have to run through Ironforge, take the tram down to Stormwind, and then from there, go to Westfall. Let me check something. We gotta see if I'm in a raid in a little bit. So I completely forgot about it. They posted... I might just take myself out of it because I don't really want to go to it. I'm going to change myself to tentative. Okay. Because I did get a text and I do have to go to the gym now with my buddy. Finally got out of his engagement. So I am going to go lift weights because I've done nothing but sit all day. And I need to lift something. I don't have any chairs to sit in here. So I'm going to go do that. Any empty rooms? Eh, we can be here. He can stare at me while I sleep. Okay, that's backwards. Can't have that. This action cam doesn't work well when you're lying down. Anyway. Yeah, I'm going to log off for now. I'm glad we got all that island done. Now we're in the actual world. So that's really cool. So when I log on, probably tomorrow or Wednesday. Tomorrow or Wednesday. I'm going to run Dead Mines, then go on from there. Tonight, if I can get back on in time, I want to continue Silk Song, because I really need to beat that game. So anyway, thank you for stopping by, guys. That was really fun. Later part of BC, I don't know. Sorry, I just saw that statement you said. I don't know enough about hunters to know that. I have not done any research into them at all. I only know warriors for TBC. Warriors and paladins. But anyway. I'm going to log off. That was a lot of fun. I'm liking Hunter quite a bit. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. See you next time.